Welcome to the Farmfoods Shootout, one of the biggest events of the TP Tour season, coming to you from the very beautiful and very challenging Robin Hood Golf Club here in the West Midlands. Now in its 7th year, the TP Tour is thriving. Week after week, hungry young pros and former Ryder Cuppers return to test their skills against a high-quality field in a short 1 or 2 day format. No other developmental tour can boast the quality of the courses that they play on at the TP Tour. Venues like the Belfry, Royal St George's, Walton Heath, the Berkshire and this, the Harry Colt-designed Robin Hood, are all on the schedule. Now it's time to catch up with some of the contenders before they tee off.
I'm a Warwickshire boy and I've never played golf here before except for yesterday, so I was really pleasantly surprised. I thought the course was in unbelievable condition. The greens are really quick, so probably some low scoring if the rain holds off, but looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to putting on those greens. They're renowned throughout the country for being very quick, very smooth, which is, you know, there's probably only maybe 5 or 6 clubs in the UK that have greens as good as these, so it's going to be fun.
The format here at Robin Hood demands that a player be right on his game from the get-go. First, it's a shotgun start with 18 holes of stroke play, and only the top 4 players will make it through to the 3-hole shootout, starting here at the 16th.
Because we're only playing 18 holes, you really have to go for things. You push yourself a little bit harder. You go for shots that you probably wouldn't go in for, but I actually think that's good for me because that's how I usually play anyway, and when I hold back, it's when I make mistakes.
To have a card in your hand and to have 72 or 71 other players out there, some ex-Ryder Cup players, European Tour winners, for me these events are great, exactly what I want. In one-day events, good courses, so yeah, this is ideal for me.
The players excited about the course setup, and a bit of moisture will make for good scoring. Here's Christy Simpson to take you through it.
Thanks, Jules. Yes, this Robin Hood layout, as you heard, in immaculate condition. 72 players in a shotgun start. And one of the early movers was former European Tour player Jamie Elson, who started on 14. He was 2 under par when he played this tee shot at the par 3 8th. So a 15-footer for his 4th birdie of the day. And he would finish at 4 under, safely through to the 4-man playoff. Playing alongside Elson was the youngster James McCormick from Cheshire, who made a late move. He had 4 birdies in his last 7 holes to finish with a 3 under par 69, right on the edge of the playoffs. A tap-in birdie for the young player there. Former Ryder Cup player David Guilford never recovered from a poor start, despite birdies at 12, and here at the 6th, the 51-year-old shot a 3 over par 75. Lewis Hurst is a mercurial talent from Surrey. He was already 5 under par before he sunk this at his penultimate hole, the 1st. It was his 8th birdie of the day and took him to 6 under before a bogey on his final hole. With 4 second-place finishes in 8 TP events this season, Daniel Gaughan has been Mr. Consistent. The Australian had already equalled the pro record of 67 in the Pro-Am a day earlier, and he cruised into the playoff with another 67. In the final minutes of the shotgun, there were many left outside looking in. Rookie Harry Connick was 3 under par and destined for the playoff until a double bogey at the 3rd, his last, and that put paid to his dreams. But there were no less than 9 men still in with a chance. 3 of them were through to the playoffs, but 6 would have to fight it out for the 1 remaining spot. The notorious par 3 16th is where the question would be settled. It's 186 yards with a well-protected pin on the left near that water. First, it's stroke play, and if that doesn't sort them out, it's nearest to the pin. Well, there they are, deliberating who would play first, and it would be Ryan Hinsley, a man in his early 20s from Warwickshire, not far away. They're playing 5 or 6 iron. Remember, a lot of pressure on them as they take this shot. And that is about as good as it gets. Absolutely perfect for Ryan Hinsley, setting the bar high. Next up, Julian Taylor from the York Golf Club, 24 years of age, turned pro last year in March. And that's a 6-iron. Right in the centre of the green.
On the tee, Ashley Mason.
And as you heard, Ashley Mason, the regular TP Tour player, the third man on the list. He's seen some good shots. And that one just a little short, but not bad. Still a little bit of rain around. And as I said, 6 players going for one spot in that playoff. Here's James Ashman, 24-year-old from Sussex, played in the 2012 Amateur Championship. Really trying to avoid that water, just comes into the right edge of the green. And he was followed by James McCormick. You saw him earlier from Disley in Cheshire. Good swing, right on target, but pulls up short. And the man with all the experience, Jeremy Kavanagh, has played on the European Tour in 2009. He played at the Open at Turnberry. He's been here, done it all before, and there is the evidence. Right up there with Hinsley. So 6 players played, 6 players on the green. And here's your first, Mason. And really, he's got to be looking for birdie. No point being short. It's tracking. What an effort from Mason. Just grabbing the side of the hole there. He'll have to settle for par. Now McCormick. These greens in immaculate condition. Aim it in the right place. No, didn't come round far enough, so he's got a competitive putt for his par. The third of 6. Ashman from the right-hand edge of the green, lining it up. He'll think it's right to left with the slope of the green, but it doesn't come back. And that's a 4-footer for his par. But now the men with a real chance, Julian Taylor, from much, much closer. Over borrowed, 4 men down, and 2 to play. Now Jeremy Kavanagh below the hole. And that is absolutely perfect. So, he is the man in the box seat at this moment, a 4-time winner on the TP Tour. Can Ryan Hinsley follow him in? Yes, he can. What a moment for this young man. This is why the TP Tour is so good. A chance to play in tournament conditions and enjoy moments like that. So off they go, back to the tee. It's Hinsley again. A big drawing in of breath before he plays what he hopes is the same shot as before, but he's not happy. And that is why it's dropped in the water. And what that means for Kavanagh is that he needs to just get it on the green. Huge disappointment for that young man. He'll be back though. Kavanagh, still pressure on him. And that looks very solid, tracking to the centre of the green, exactly what he wanted to do. And Jeremy Kavanagh is the man who goes through to that 4-man playoff. Commiserations for Hinsley.
Have you been in a 6-way playoff before?
Never been in a 6-man playoff, no. It's a first for me, that's for sure. But, you know, it's necessary to get into this 4-man playoff over 3 holes, so it's just all part of the fun format.
All the best, thanks for talking to us, good luck.
Right.
A fun format and a very busy day for Kavanagh as he swaps cards with Daniel Gaunt. These are the 4 men in the playoff. First, Lewis Hurst. They're playing the 16th again. And so far, they've played it beautifully. There is another one that is threatening the pin. Jamie Elson. Elson with a right to left ball flight. And that is looking dangerous, but it's safe just on the skirt there. I think he'll be able to putt that now. Kavanagh. Great view of this. Well, he's done it again. That is pin high and very holeable. Daniel Gaughan so often comes so close this season. Played all over the world, from Melbourne. He likes it. And why wouldn't you? That's an exceptional shot. Remember the pressure these players are under. 4 of them are going to play 3 holes, and they start level. Everyone stayed out in slightly adverse conditions. The first to play, Elson. Got to get this distance exactly right. Gone on a little bit. That'll give him some thought, that return putt. Gaughan next to play. The fans will have their ideas, but it's Gaughan who's got to put this in the hole. Oh, that would have looked good. Just past a cast iron par for the Australian. Turned pro in 1999, now based at the Burhill Club in Surrey. Going to finish it off. Came close to winning the Australian Masters back in 2010. Finished in 3rd place. Very much the man in form. Kavanagh. He too will have to settle for his par. Real chance there for his birdie. But the man who was closest of all was Hurst, and he will feel that this is his chance to go one up on the rest of them. Oh, no. Can't quite believe that happened. This will be one of the most high-pressure points of his career, though. Hasn't been in the big time for long, and Elson, safe as houses for his par. So all 4 men march on to the 17th, remaining on par. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back. Lewis Hurst with a hybrid at the 17th, 407 yards, the second of these playoff holes. You've got to be so careful with this drive. It narrows in, tapers in at the end of the fairway, and, well, that's not good for a hybrid. It's just gone right. He might have a chance. Next, Elson, a brave man with his driver. If you hit driver well on this course, you've got huge opportunities. This one looks like it's gone right. And that will be an interesting second shot under that bush to the green. Kavanagh playing it safe with an iron. Just disappeared out of sight, but that's fine. Gaunt. Driver. And that might be lucky. He might get a look at that green. Remember, all the players on level par going into the 17th here. The first to play. Hurst behind that tree. How far can he get it? That's the question. Good contact. And that's just dropped short, so, well, 80 yards short of the green. Kavanagh, got to get round that tree, just needs to put a touch of draw on it.
Shot.
Yep, on the dance floor. Now an adventurous shot for Gaunt. If he can get this somewhere near the green, he'll be happy. Yep, not bad at all. Good bailout, just yards from that green. Now Elson's sizing up what is a difficult shot. He's got to get under that bush and over that bunker. He's done the first bit, he's shaped it nicely. No, not enough. In that bunker, well short of the green. So that scoreboard may well be changing now. Hurst needs to get close here, his third. Oh, no, it's pulled up short and you can see there's a step in the green there. He is below it. Staring bogey in the face now. Elson. Oh no, he's caught that rather too well, and it's flown the green. So two players really challenged for their par. Now Gaunt, in with a chance. He likes it. This is tracking. The crowd are beginning to enjoy it as well, and that is a birdie. An extraordinary shot from Daniel Gaunt to put him in the driving seat in this four-man playoff. What a shot that was. Let's see it again. The crowd don't know this is going anywhere near at this stage, but he does. He knows how quick these greens are. And that is a birdie at 17 to go 1 under par in this playoff. Well, Elson, can he do the same? Good contact, it's tracking. Just died at the end there, but very good. Looks like a bogey for him. Kavanagh, just seen what Gaunt's done. Can he follow him in with a birdie? Well, that is a very good effort from Kavanagh. It would have looked good for a while, but he'll have to settle for his par. Now Hurst for his par. Shaves the hole. Another good putt, but he'll have to settle for a bogey. And it's Daniel Gaunt that goes into the 18th with the lead on 1 under par. Kavanagh on level, Elson and Hurst 1 over. Well, Gaunt going with an iron on this fantastic 18th, 411 yards. And that's exactly what he wanted to do. Keep out of trouble as he looks for his 4th win on the TP Tour. Kavanagh also with an iron. Well, the crowd like it. Oh, and that has taken a jump to the left. I think it's on the edge of that bunker there. Hurst needs a birdie. He's got his driver out. And that is heading right, and that is out of bounds down there. He's avoided that, but it'll be difficult to play from there. Elson also 1 over par. Just to the right, over the bunker, that's the main thing, as Gaunt comes up to his ball. And this is not an easy entry into this 18th green. You can see that big tree on the right, and that's where the ball has gone, in that direction. He's scrutinising it, and it's okay. It's just skirted past that tree. Now Kavanagh. He'll know he's a shot back, so this needs to be close. Willing it to get up. Yeah, he knew he was short there, and that is a long putt for his birdie. The end of a great day, 18 holes, and then this 4-man, 3-hole playoff. Elson, who's won on the TP Tour before, what can he conjure up? Not a great position to play from. and that's a good result. Well played. Leader of the MENA Tour out in Dubai, Hurst. Well, this is not easy at all. And what a wonderful shot that is. Will it stop for him? Great shot from you, young Hurst. Well, this is the most important shot of the day for Daniel Gaunt. Can he lag it up close and put the pressure on the others? Well, that is a brilliant example of how he has played all day. Kavanagh, really, he's got to hold it. Well, gave it a chance, not quite the right line. Now Hurst for his par. Well, just a little wide on line, but not bad at all. He will finish with another bogey. He'll be back many, many times in the future in these great one-day tournaments on the TP Tour. They have 25 or so every season. Lewis Hurst, as Daniel Gaunt waits patiently for his big moment. Jamie Elson, former winner on the Challenge Tour, representing the Genahura stable. That for his birdie. No, not to be. He's come so close today. But what an experience all these players have had in this playoff. Warmly appreciated by the crowd. Kavanagh, he can put a little bit of pressure on Gaunt. He's putted beautifully all day, and there's another example. Great finish from Kavanagh. Remember, he was one of those 6 people who had to play off for that one position. Great day for him. But it's Gaunt who is your 2017 Farmfoods Shootout winner. He's come so close this season, but there he is, your winner. He's also the leader of the TP Tour Order of Merit, and that's mainly thanks to those 4 second-place finishes. But finally here at the Robin Hood Golf Club, he gets that victory.
So Daniel, a huge congratulations, our winner here today at the Farmfoods Shootout 2017. Describe the emotion.
Oh, it's about time actually. Like I said earlier, I've played all of these events and come close in a lot of them, and haven't, finished off pretty terrible. But to chip in on 17, that was a pretty tough chip straight down the hill. So it was quite satisfying because I've been working pretty hard on those chips.
Now, you made the course record yesterday during the Pro-Am. You shot 67 then, you shot 67 today. How did you do it 2 days in a row?
I just like the golf course. The green's great. I played really nice. I putted probably the best I have all year. And this hole, I finally got my revenge on just now. So, I'm pretty happy with that, because it could have been a bit lower for the last 2 days without this hole here. So, I'm very happy.
Yes, he's been in excellent form, the Australian, and he struck gold with victory at the 2017 Farmfoods Shootout. From all of us here at the Robin Hood Golf Club, it's goodbye until the next time.
What's the one tournament you dreamed of winning?
The Masters.
It would probably have to be the Open.
Favourite film? Blues Brothers, all day long.
Golf-wise, Happy Gilmore. Other than that, I am a big fan of Wolf of Wall Street.
Probably The Godfather or something like that my wife would absolutely hate.
Favourite club in your bag?
My 2-iron.
It would probably be my putter, or the one that I don't snap quickest.
And driver. When it's going well.
What would be your dream job if you weren't playing golf?
Race car driver.
Pro tennis player.
Probably be an astronaut.